Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, August 6, 2022. Intimate matters are warm, comfortable, and natural today, mainly because you feel lighter and freer emotionally. You're seeking and finding the inspiration and motivation to improve, grow, and excel. Creative changes made and creative risks taken tend to encourage a sense of personal empowerment now. Whether you're competing with others or trying to improve upon your personal best, now is a time to seek a little more from life and enjoy yourself in the process. A somewhat daring or bold decision made this week might propel you into a situation that has a few unknowns but keeps you engaged, learning, and gently challenged. If you can set your own working pace today, all the better, as very creative, spontaneous energy is with you. Work or daily routines can be exceptionally dynamic, and you can use this energy positively by pouring yourself into your projects or health endeavors. You can experience a pleasant degree of detachment later today, which is a welcome detour. Complicated issues seem far less complex or confusing. Today's energies are also strong for research, observation, and new insight into yourself or a relationship. Of all the zodiac signs, you're the most likely to engage in a quick romp. This fiery, feisty temperament runs through you to your core. Today and tomorrow are promising sizzling and sultry cosmic weather, so prepare to see heart eyes. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and pleasure, links to electric Uranus, you'll be ready for spontaneity and spice when it comes to your romantic life. This would be a great day to experiment beneath the sheets with your lover or even take the scandal out into the wilderness. Just be safe and don't get caught. What can you gain from taking a risk at work? Expect the unexpected when Venus in Cancer sextiles Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in Taurus today. You may find that chasing after an opportunity could lead to a surprising twist of events. It could provide you with additional resources, assets, or other financial means. A sense of power could come with this newfound assertiveness with your individualistic ambitions. Taking a leap of faith could lead to unexpected financial abundance. So, do not avoid your fate and destiny during the sextiles. It may be time that you get rid of some of the intellectual complexes that are still in your head. By doing so, you will give yourself the freedom you need to express yourself powerfully in the world of adults. If you have just written a book, for example, now would be the time to take yourself seriously and go to see an editor. Enjoying the feeling of family togetherness, you feel that you need them more than usual. This is the ideal starting point for getting together again after all this time. A spontaneous visit with friends or cooking a meal for the family will energize you and give you strength for future tasks. Nothing is obviously wrong right now, but you do feel a little more down-tempo than usual. Play it mellow and let others do the crazy stuff for a change. Someone has captured your attention, who you've been thinking about for a long while. You can finally overcome your inhibitions and make a move. Boldly summon up your nerve and invite your secret love to dinner or to the movies. Your fear of rejection is unfounded, a hindrance being courageous pays off. You can get many things accomplished today, so act with gusto. The energy of the day lends itself to be a very high-intensity power surge. Get your word across to others, but be careful about manipulating their choices. No one appreciates orders from others, so be tactful if there is a recommendation you wish to make to someone else. Try not to adopt a mother-knows-best attitude towards everyone you come in contact with. They will resent you for it later, even if your intentions are good. You'll get plenty done on this day. You can expect to see your physical and mental strength at peak levels. Concentrating, analyzing, and researching are good activities. However, so is working up a sweat doing manual labor. This means that this is the type of day when you can really get a lot done, regardless of whether it's in the office or the backyard. Enjoy and be sure to stop working early enough for you to enjoy yourself, as well. While a clash between the Moon and Mars today might create some financial tension, it is the right kind at the right time. There is nothing that Mars likes better than a bit of competition or pushback, with a clash with the moon in your financial sector as he moves into his final 2 weeks in your income sector, simply adding fuel to his warrior spirit and a drive to fight for what you deserve. At the same time, the moon's friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of money, can turn any financial tension on the other side of the financial fence into motivation. Until Venus, the planet of love, returns to your romantic sector next week, there is a chance to simply pay attention. The sun is still shining the solar spotlight on matters of the heart and all things romantic, but with Mercury gone, there is no longer a need to overthink things. Our eyes in the sky. The Libra moon squares Venus and Pluto today, and, unfortunately, this can throw a monkey wrench into your day and create all sorts of unwelcome stress. Try to wake up a bit earlier to compensate for any traffic, power outages, or unexpected time eaters you might encounter today. This energy will be extra potent because planets form a T-square with the moon and additional frustrations might develop. This aspect can make us feel more emotional than usual, like we're not in control of the situation. Harsh aspects like this can throw our lives into chaos, and with sensitivity heightened, things could get very overwhelming very quickly. Try not to take things personally today. There's a lot of stress in the air, and your ego could take a serious hit if you're not mindful. Focus on your breath and remember your self-worth to help get through the aggravating parts of the day. Luckily, as evening rolls in and the moon forms a pleasant aspect to Mercury, the erratic energy dissipates, giving us a chance to reset emotionally. Use this energy to get a bit active, blow off some steam and raise your energy level. In the early morning, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course which began late last night. Over the next 2 days, we are thrown into the deep end of the emotional pool. Yet, we have a choice in how to work with this energy. We can dive down and get familiar with the interior dimensions of our own psyche. We can also tap into our intuitive senses to gain clarity without succumbing to overwhelm. Any awareness we've been seeking to suppress will now come out to play. We can't avoid our feelings. Buried self-knowing will inevitably present itself at an inopportune time in our work or relationships. The moon will also contact its own south node at this time, threatening to suck us back into past behaviors that are counterproductive to our evolution. If you are struggling to manage your feelings, know you are not alone. If you need to, reach out to others who have demonstrated an ability to hold space for your vulnerability. Following this, the moon sextiles Mercury in Virgo, helping us to analyze the contents of our subconscious minds. This is a good time to sit with and process uncomfortable feelings. We can make sense of complicated memories and assess how our psychological patterns have developed. It also becomes easier to scrap coping mechanisms that aren't earning us desired results. Although we're not in an especially social headspace, this can be a valuable influence to discuss breakthroughs with those who know us well, or perhaps a trusted advisor. A spiritual mentor or therapist can, rather than providing us with answers, ask the correct questions so we come to conclusions on our own.